Forestry has been an incredibly popular addition to RuneScape, and over the last week of its release, Jagex has reviewed the community feedback of Forestry, and they just released an insight into future changes. While some issues will be tackled with this Wednesday's game update, some will need more time and won't be an immediate fix, as you'll see soon. The amount of experience gained from scouting and hopping worlds to join at the end goes beyond the threshold of experience that should be gained from events, sometimes reaching between 200 to 300,000 XP per hour. To balance this experience rate, Jagex is going to be implementing the following changes. If you're not logged into the world when the flower or sapling event spawns, you won't receive the final drop of experience at the end. If you're not logged into a world when the roots event spawns, you'll receive a reduced reward. Due to an issue with players crashing during events, Jagex capped the number of players to 50 that would receive the full intended rewards when an event ends. But with this week's game update, the limit will be removed and everyone participating in the event, provided they were in the same world when it spawned, will receive the full intended rewards. Now there are 4 major changes coming to the 4 current Forestry events. With the struggling sapling, Jagex plans to balance this event with this week's update and reduce the experience gained when participating in this event by around 30%. For the flowering tree, Jagex knows players favored this event the least. Not only is it low experience, but the rewards of strange fruit and occasional seeds aren't enough. Alongside the accessibility issues, potential changes could include buffing both experience and rewards, increasing the number of seeds from the event, and making the event easier to understand. There are no confirmed changes for this event aside from the accessibility issues, but they hope to release their proposed changes after this week's game update. Additionally, the duration of the flowering tree event has been reduced by approximately 1 minute. And the final Forestry event change that we're going to be seeing in the near future is the Leprechaun. The biggest bit of feedback Jagex has received from the RuneScape community is the utility of the Leprechaun is great, but it lasts for way too long, especially because events can't spawn whilst it's active. There are 2 main approaches Jagex is considering for this issue, either making the event able to spawn while a Leprechaun event is active, or making the Leprechaun more of an interactable event alongside the banking benefits. Both options have their benefits, however creating new mechanics for the event would take significantly longer. Also, the duration of the Leprechaun event has been reduced by approximately 1 minute. With the event changes out of the way, we still have a few Forestry updates. A collection log will be added over the next 2 weeks, and it'll retroactively unlock any untradeable rewards that players have already received. And the Forestry kit upgrade could be seeing a huge rework. Jagex is exploring the option of including an empty storage option inside the bank, meaning that your upgraded Forestry kit and fishing barrel could be deposited while wearing the item. But they do understand this is not a small change and would require a poll, as this is something that would affect everyone and multiple pieces of content outside of Forestry. This vote will come alongside either a quality of life poll or the Forestry Part 2 poll. The issue of Forestry accessibility, especially for mobile users, cannons, fires, and flowers, are currently disrupting the accessibility and gameplay, especially for mobile users. Within the next 2 weeks, as an immediate action to help stop griefing, any fires or flowers in an event area will be removed and any cannons will automatically degrade. This is another area that Jagex is going to continue to monitor and react to any issues they see that are actively making it harder to participate in Forestry. And our final major update that's coming in the near future is for Ultimate Iron players. Much like the log storage next to the air balloon transportation service, Jagex plans to place a similar one-way log deposit next to the friendly Forester, which would allow you to put in noted or unnoted logs as a one-way transaction to only be used within the Forestry shop. This would be available for all players and means that those of you who want to collect and deposit logs in smaller increments can. And that concludes our breakdown of RuneScape's upcoming Forestry update. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for more.